Okay, guys, back now to do some kind of question info and everything about the wands and the magic and everything I've kind of said. If you're wondering what the heck all these dudes are, then you need to watch the previous video. If you want to know what all the chests and stuff and the ranks are and what the spells, some of the spells are, then you need to watch those videos as well. Don't just watch one video, like the end video, watch them all because they all show off some other bits of information that the previous ones don't, so you're going to want to watch them and kind of see what's going on. So I suppose the first thing to kind of run over, kind of again really, is how to get a wand. I'm just going to do this very briefly. Basically, if you want to get a wand, say for example Dark Wand 2, then you need to find this chappie somewhere on the server. I'm not telling you where, don't bother asking. He is around, or he will be around very soon. Kind of where they live is kind of, so for some of them it's going to be kind of obvious. There'll be giant towers and universities popping up, so you can kind of go and have a word with them. They give you a quest. The quest is normally something along the lines of collect all of these items, and then I'll give you the wand. But because it's Dark Wand number 2, you need to also previously have made Dark Wand number 1. Okay, so that's really important. You can only get the second in the series of wands by making its predecessor. This stands true for any series of wands. So if you want Dark Wand 4, you need to make 1, 2, and 3 to get to that point. When you actually make Dark Wand 4, you'll have to hand over Wand 3 as part of the quest to get the last one. That stands true for all of these guys, all of these wands. You'll once you actually reach one of the quests, you'll find out. It's pretty self-explanatory. So yeah, that's the questing of these guys. When you die, when you're carrying a wand, you lose the wand. Okay, so remember that. Don't rage. I know a lot of work's going to be going into these wands, so you're going to want to keep them very safe. But when you die, you do lose them. Other things to note is, I didn't actually cover this in the little tutorial videos. Wands eat certain items. So for example, you can see I've got some dirt in my inventory. I'm just going to cast. So I'm going to cast Delude. Okay, so I'll cast Delude. So at the moment I've got 41 and 64. So if I just cast this, I must have some more in my inventory. So let's just check. Just get rid of. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of these. And just have 64. So let's just cast this. Let's just cast fire. So I just picked that dirt up as well, didn't I? It's not what I wanted to do. So just casting this, setting everyone on fire. Misty seems to be fairly safe because she's in the glass. Let me just get rid. Just gonna get rid of this extra. Yeah, so I'm fire resistant actually for 8 minutes. So that's pretty cool. Arrow bomb, so this will kill. Okay, so I've got 64 dirt. Do an arrow bomb, and that'll kill Harry. And I think I must have picked up more dirt, or it just didn't actually take any dirt away from me for some obscure reason. Well, the point I'm trying to make, which isn't seeming to be working. Oh, actually, I know why none of this is working. It's because I'm using the admin wand. Let me just get rid of this bad boy. Let's grab the earth. Right. Okay. So I got my normal wand. I'll use Terror. So if I do this, there you go. You can see my dirt went down from 64 to 57. I'll wait for this to recharge, which is what it's doing right now. Then I'll click it again, and it's gone. So basically, each click uses up 7 of dirt. I'm going to be changing dirt to glowstone dust. So you can be able to. You'll have to have glowstone dust in your inventory in order to cast these spells. Some will use it more than others. The one that kills Quantum is pretty much going to use up 5 stacks of glowstone dust for each cast. So you need to carry a lot of. If you're planning to go kill someone in Quantum, you're going to need to carry a lot of glowstone on you. So yes. Also, please note that a lot of these wands, I have said this before, but I'll say it again. A lot of these wands are going to use some very rare items that you actually have to make. You're not going to be able to cheat them in. I'm trying to find one right now to show you. There you go. So this one actually takes 2 Terawart. Terawart has no EMC, so you cannot dupe it in a condenser. You actually need to make it. That's a really important thing to remember. So you might want to start doing some crossbreeding for your plants and things. And a lot of these take potions as well. Potions also have no EMC, so you cannot dupe them with a condenser or anything like that. And I'm disabling the ability to auto-craft potions. So all the potions are going to have to be made by hand. In short, magic is going to be very expensive, very time-consuming, and not really for cheaty players. If you want to bother like cheating, just don't even bother trying to get the magic. It's gonna be a waste of your time. Something else that someone asked me previously is if you pay for one of the ranks, say for example, you pay for the quest tokens it takes to become a warlock, because remember, to become these ranks you need to pay quest tokens. If you're unsure how much of each of these ranks cost, you can find out by typing in warp ranks, and then go to the warp and then just have a read of the magic ranks. Most of the information is there. I will be putting on more information as per the video about what wands they have, and there will be a list on the website about what magic spells are linked to each wand, and that will be edited as we edit the spells as well. So the question, was if you pay for a rank, do you automatically get the wand? No, you don't. And the reason I'm not doing that is basically if Rich Mr. Joe comes along and he decides that he wants to beat you all to the highest rank, which is Soul Eater, and he pays however much, he's not automatically going to have all the spells. He still has to do the footwork. He still has to walk around the world, finding these chappies, doing the quests, doing the hard work of actually making the wands, and thereby he can't just pay his way to the top. He has to do the work. But he has been able to pay his way to get the rank which will allow him to use some of these wands. Because the really cool thing about these wands is, say for example, I'm using Dark Wand 4. I die and I drop it on the floor. If Jen then came along and picked up my wand, that doesn't mean she's got the power. She has to complete the quests in order to be granted the power to use that wand. So it means that dropped wands are pretty much useless. But you could possibly, think about this, sell them back to the person you got them from. So it's quite a nifty way to get some cash, really, I suppose, if you kill the person. Or you could even set up a shop where you sell the wand. Because the person who's done all the work to get to the Dark Wand 4 is really going to want to buy that back. Probably, regardless of the cost, because it'll save them so much time. So you might be able to do that. But yeah, you can't just use a picked up wand unless you've done the quests.